Alrighty then. Hey, alright. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's staying safe. Boy, my beard's looking rough, boys. I need to comb this bad boy. This way you get first thing in the morning kind of video action. Still wearing my workout t-shirt here and rainy ass sweatshirt, but as usual, looking pandemic fresh. Whatever. Alright. I love you all, but you're not worth me taking a shower right now. I can stand my own stink. Anyways, let's do a little GM chats, because Big John is a bit busy, and Tom and I, we're all separated, as you all know, pandemic style. Like I said, hope everybody's doing good. All those pleasantries out of the way, let's talk about what you need for your 5th edition D&D game. Or, hey, your basic D&D game, or whatever. 5th edition now, that's what we're focusing on here. That's the big, most popular current style. Well, you need to get this. Let me get it in there. There it is. Right there. And if you can get it, get one of these too. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, you're going to ask E, why in the hell do I want a 4th edition monster manual or a 4th edition monster vault? Why would I want that? The most unpopular edition of D&D ever. Well, I'll tell you why. Because it's good. People got a bad rap. Yeah, it's a little more technical. It's a little more miniature based. Feels a little WoW, World of Warcraft style. But that doesn't matter. Here's the best thing about it. There's all kinds of stuff in here to surprise your players with without you doing a shitload of work. Yeah. Because, like the 5th edition monster manual, well, it's a nice book, and 5th edition's great. It's super simplified. And everybody can learn it. It's, easily digestible by anybody. And, but it doesn't have a lot of variety. Like 35 had way more variety than we ever needed. Like, you don't need 500 feats. That's why I'm not a big Pathfinder dude. Love the world, love the lore. Don't love the system. Played 3.5 for years. Played 2nd edition D&D for years, which is still good. I'll happily play 2nd edition. Haven't played AD&D. Happily play basic. But I'm not a big 3.5 guy anymore. I mean, it was the best for power gamer and min-maxers out there because you could do whatever. Also, but variety. Any game can be that. But let's get back on the subject here as I'm rambling in the morning. Hang on. You need a little coffee because he's a little tired still. Caffeinated beverage. That's what we need. Okay, so why do you need 4th edition? Well, first off, 4th edition gave us cool shit like, cool-ass fucking recharge powers. And it gave you those minor actions and triggered actions and all that stuff. These are easy to supplement into your game. Minor action, become a bonus action. Or as part of another power. Recharge powers are not just for Dragon's Breath, man. Fuck that. Or not just for, you can transfer these things into a legendary action. You can make, because, in my opinion, legendary is not just for legendary creatures. No, it's for the legendary thing of that. So the legendary encounter. If you're second level and you're fighting a fucking ogre and there's 3 of you, that's going to be goddamn legendary. Why? Somebody's going to die if the DM plays that ogre right. So throw a little lair action in there. Make a little lair chart for your ogre. Name that bad boy. Make it cool. Make it badass. It's not, 6th level you're going through and killing 14 ogres at a time. It's fine. But 2nd level, 1 ogre's nasty. When the mage's head can get caved in with 1 shot, it doesn't need to be a crit. You need to worry about it. Anyway, what I say, take this, look, get your, you can get it online but I would, honestly, unless you're a big collector, just go buy it on DM's Guild and buy the PDF for this shit. That's what I would do. I would buy it. Don't pirate it, for God's sakes. Buy it. Pay a little money. Yeah, it goes to Wizards. It doesn't matter. You can't get in the habit of stealing shit. Stealing shit's uncool. We're all poor. We all got problems. It's no big deal. Look on eBay. Try to find a cheap one. Or go buy the fucking PDF. Chip in. Hey, how about this? Buy the PDF for your goddamn DM for Christmas. Give it to your dungeon master, man. Players, break open that wallet. Man, my beard is messed up. Whatever. Anyway, get distracted. So, what do I mean? So, like, take these. Let me find a cool one here. See, you know what would be good is if E does his research beforehand, but he doesn't. All right, I'm looking at a. What am I looking at here? There's a Hydra in here. Hydra. Let's see if this doesn't wash it out too much. It kind of does, but whatever. The Hydra. On page 174. Anyway, the Hydra is cool because it has like snapping jaw triggered action. Enemy ends its turn within 2 squares of the Hydra. Hydra uses the bite twice against the triggered enemy. Pretty badass. How do we make this work in 5th edition? Pretty simple. Enemy, you take the same trigger, no problem. And you put that down in its reactions. Instead of triggered actions become reactions. So if an enemy ends a turn in there, bang, the Hydra goes whack, whack, and gets 2 fucking shots at him. Now, yes, it's going to take your attack opportunity, but who gives a shit? It's badass. You know what? Your players will never see it coming. They'll be like, why the hell did that happen? You'll be like, triggered action, baby. It's like, what? We're playing D&D. D&D. You want to read, memorize the monster manual? Go ahead. These monsters ain't the same. These monsters are all monsters. They're coming for you. Yeah, I mean, that's just a small example. Like, I love, like the owlbear. What we got? They got triggered actions. Like, those triggered actions are super cool, but, like, the recharge stuff is neat. Let me find a good recharge action. Let me go back to the back here. Death jump spiders. Now, see, they got move action cool. That's neat. So, and their move action, throw it in there. They take a move action. We still got move actions in 5th edition. Just use this move action. Prodigious leap. This damn thing jumps up to 10 squares. 10 squares, 50 feet. That's awesome. As a movement, just put down. And doesn't provoke attacks opportunity. So your death jump spiders could jump on the ceiling, jump off the ceiling, jump all over the place. Pretty damn cool. I mean, I like that a lot. There's another cool one like the Doom Spinner Spider, which is I'll do a whole video on these crazy-ass spiders and ideas I have for them. And 9 cents I do to my players that hate spiders and anything else. But these give you ideas to add to your monsters, to tweak them. And you don't got to change the CR, the challenge rating, wrong edition. Challenge of a monster in 5th edition to give them this move action. It's cool. It just makes it different. It's just a cool monster. Now, don't give this shit to every fucking monster you ever use. You know, you got to make it special. You got to make it a surprise. But it's a good way to tweak stuff. You need an idea, like, like I was saying, Doom Spinner Spider. They got a minor action of draw to doom, okay? So in 4th, it would have been an at-will action, but in this, we're going to make it our bonus action. So he can make a bonus reaction. You can make a range attack with this thing. 1 creature up to 5 feet, or 5 squares away, so 25 feet, translated. And just ignore the plus fortitude and all that shit. Just tell them, just roll to hit it with their regular to hit roll. You can figure that out. Just use the same as their bite. And if it hits, bang. Doesn't do any damage. But you automatically get to drag those bad boys 4 squares towards you. Or wherever. It doesn't say that. It just says, pulls target up to 4 squares. Yank it to the other side. Oh, you're going over the edge. Oh, you're coming to me. Reeling you in, which is what it's for. But the cool thing about this is, if they're on the ceiling, you shoot down. Just reel them right up. Oh, yeah. That's nasty. Now, if you're going to turn this into a bonus action attack for these spiders, I think you should put a recharge ability on it. That means just like the Dragon's Breath. It's roll d6 after each time you use it. The next turn, The next turn when you use it, roll. If you get that plus or not on the d6, it recharges. You can use it again that round. But you do it at the beginning phase of the turn before or whatever you want to do. Just working just like legendary actions if you want. But like I said, there are a lot of cool ways. I'll come up with a spider's lair and we'll set one up and maybe talk about it in our next one, and I'll show you a few of these, the tweaks I'll do. Maybe I'll make a stat block up for you. Oh, what's going on here, folks? Okay, there we go. Sorry, technical difficulties as usual around the old place. But like I said, this is probably handy dandy, because I mean it's a good way to tweak, and it makes stuff a little different than everybody else, you know. Also, it's cool to put it on like the boss monsters. You know, you can do like the Beholders don't need it, but there's cool stuff. But there's not, I mean, the best thing 4th edition gave us is so many different kinds and levels worth of monsters, which they didn't do in 5th. 5th is like, oh, we go this level and we really can't fight these anymore because we'll beat the shit out of them and we need to fight 40 of them or 10 of them or whatever. You know, this is, there's a basilisk here for level, it's a level 10 basilisk, 12, 13, 14. So pretty much what they gave you is a basilisk you can use for all the mid-range levels easy. And then if you need to, you can tweak one down. And you can tweak one down for a low. But I mean, that's cool. Don't you like this? I mean, you want the indie iconic monsters in all your fights. And I don't like the whole tiered, well, you're not tough enough to fight a dragon. Fuck you. You're tough enough to fight a dragon. Honestly, if your DM's doing your dragon right, you ain't never going to be tough enough to fight a dragon, because it's a dragon. It's supposed to be the penultimate thing you fight. That's not a deity. You know, demons, dragons, that shit's supposed to be nasty, no matter what level you are. When you can go walk a dragon, somebody ain't doing something right. Or the system ain't. Here's the thing. Nobody walks a dragon in my game. Never. Every dragon gets tweaked. Every dragon gets special ability. Every dragon gets a couple special powers. Every dragon gets legendary actions. Why? They're a fucking dragon. Baby dragon, all the way on up. It's a legendary creature, in my opinion. Want to put it in your game? Do it. If not, but if your players get pissed, blame me. I don't have a fucking problem with it. Let them blame me. I think it's funny. All right, it's enough nonsense. But there is more options in the monster manual, and they had a monster manual too and whatnot. But I mean, a lot of the monsters in here made it into the vault. You know, it's got it's got most of the basics. Yeah, you know, it's from Angel to Zombie. I mean, it's got versions of it. So, I mean, tweak these around. Yeah, you got to do a little work on your prep, but you're going to do some DM prep anyway. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. We'll talk more about this later. But that's just my quick one for this morning. I promise I'll start doing these. So, promise fulfilled. Week late, but fulfilled nonetheless. All right. Well, stay safe. Keep doing it Deathcraft style. Catch you next time. Laters.